All right, guys, I'm going to show you how to create and rig a character in order to make a walking animation. So I was thinking of making the Flash because it is Flash, and the Flash likes to run. What do you guys think? Might be a nice change from Batman. Okay, so I'm going to create my character first, and what I have to do is create my Flash character in multiple sections. Okay, so basically what I want to do is create I'll create a torso. Okay, so there's my torso. I need an arm. Actually, what I do need, I need to have the arm in two pieces actually. So there's my upper arm. Yeah, and this is my lower arm. This will make sense in a second here. Okay, then I need my upper leg and my lower leg. There's like the thigh there. And then I need the lower leg. Actually, I can do the foot separately too. So I'll do the lower leg. And then the foot. Okay, now I need the head and neck. So by the way, do any of you watch the show The Flash? I haven't seen it, but I've heard it's quite good. Oops. The voice? Yeah. No. Okay, I'm just going to quickly color this guy, and then I'll show you how to rig it up. Should I make it like realistic like the show? He's like a dark red, isn't he?
That's okay.
Okay, then I just need the lightning bolt here. Yeah, I forgot that he's got lightning on his chest too, doesn't he? Okay, that looks pretty good. So I've just used the, by the way, you can zoom in and out with holding control, pressing plus or minus. So now I have to save each of these parts as a separate symbol. So I'll select the head, F8, this is a graphic, I'll call it Flash Head. Okay, here's the body, F8, I'm going to call this Flash Torso. Okay, I'm going to call this one Flash Arm Upper. This one is called Flash Arm Lower. This is called flash leg upper. Flash leg lower. Okay, so you should see that I have all of these different pieces in my library now. Okay, I can actually delete these because I don't need them right now. I'm going to insert a new symbol, and this will be a movie clip. I'm going to call this the flash. So I'm actually going to do all of my animating and rigging inside of a movie clip. I don't want to do it in my main timeline because then I won't be able to loop the animation. Okay, so now I can build the flash. So let me just piece him together here. You'll notice that I only made one leg and arm, but I can actually duplicate the arm for both sides of him. Okay, that's one arm. And actually, I would recommend separating them out to begin with. Okay, then we can put them together after. So let's grab this other arm. So that's for two sides. Then he needs two legs. And 2 feet. Okay, I just zoomed out there so I could see the whole thing. I think the torso needs to be a little bit bigger, so I'm just going to go ahead and scale that up a bit. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. The next step is to use the bone tool. Okay, this is a new tool for you probably. How many of you have used the bone tool before? Okay, so it looks like a cartoon bone that you would give a cartoon dog, right? You can also press M to get to the bone tool. And for rigging this character, what I'm going to do is first click on the neck, and I'm going to click and drag from the neck to the top of the torso. Okay. Now I'm going to click and drag from that point to connect to the shoulders. So that one, I'm going to create another segment here. Now I'm going to click and drag from the shoulder down to the elbow. Okay, same thing over here. And then I want to go from the shoulder to each leg. And then down to the knee. And then down to the feet. Okay, so if I go back to my selection tool, I should be able to move him. See? So he has a bone, he has a skeleton now, but the bones are kind of like separated. So I want to make sure he's put back together. So to do that, you just hold Control, and you can drag your pieces back in place. Okay, if you hold Control, you can also kind of tap left or right if you need to do that as well. So let's put that there. Just tapping left and right. Okay, you'll notice that these the arms here are actually like the wrong orientation. So what I can do is right-click that back arm and say send to back. And same with this one. Okay, so I've got to fix these legs again. So let's send these to the back. Just right-clicking, arrange send to back. Okay, so that looks pretty good. What do you guys think? What do you think of the flash? Not bad? So the bone, he's all rigged up, so I can move him like a puppet now. The only thing you'll notice is that the hip can swing way out here. So in order to stop that, I'm just going to click on that segment that connects to the hip, go to Properties, and I'm going to say Pin. Okay, and I'll pin both hips. That just means that I won't be able to swing them way out like that. Okay, so now it's stuck there. Okay, the other thing you can do here for rigging is to constrain a joint. So right now, it is possible for his leg to bend backwards, but we know that, well, maybe he's a superhero, so he can do that, but typically your joints can't do that. So if I click on that joint here, I can say constrain. Actually, no, it's this one here. Constrain. So you'll notice that it's created this little half circle thing here that shows me how it's constrained. So let's just change that a bit. Okay, maybe a little bit too far. Okay, so that's constrained the knee. Let's actually fix that a bit better. There we go. So now I can't make my leg go further than straight. So that's a constraint that I put on there. So that's not necessary, but it does help you when you're animating, because then you don't get weird, wonky stuff happening where you're bending your legs backwards on itself and that kind of thing. Okay. So that is basically how we rig a character. So you can set up your constraints. I'm going to leave it at that for now. Let you guys work on that, and then I'll show you how to animate it once you've got your character going.